Right, we expand on this discussion. Mgwebi Msiya, who's the Eastern Cape Liquor Board spokesperson, joining us now to discuss this. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time this evening. In your messaging, what are you trying to convey as you team up with the government officials?
Thanks, Mpo and the listeners. Look, we're trying to emphasize, the importance of consuming alcohol responsibly, because we are realizing as we roll out these interventions that our young people consume alcohol recklessly. They indulge, in a very reckless manner. Practicing what they would normally call binge drinking. So we are discouraging that. We are promoting responsible alcohol consumption, and even, abstaining to those that can abstain and focus on their education. I think essentially that is what we're doing. And also, the reports that we're getting from the institutions of higher learning that the NSFAS, when the students get their NSFAS at the end of the month, the tendency now is that they use that money, to buy alcohol. And during the end of the month, when they get, NSFAS funds, they don't attend classes. There's high rate of absenteeism. And even, sometimes these colleges experience high, dropout rate, etc. So we just want to emphasize the message of responsible alcohol consumption amongst learners.
You're a liquor board. I mean, surely in your messaging there's contradictions there. Why does it matter to you when you're in the business of making money from liquor?
I think it's important that we clarify for the fact that we, as the Eastern Cape Liquor Board, we are not making any money from the sale of alcohol. We are simply a regulator. Our responsibility is to regulate liquor industry, and as we do that, we also have to promote responsible, use of alcohol within the communities. That is why we take responsibility to ensure that, we educate and empower our young people into how to relate and use alcohol in a more responsible manner.
The Mgwebi Tavern at Scenery Park in East London in the Eastern Cape was a newsmaker in 2022, a tragedy that continues to haunt those who lost their loved ones, young people indulging in alcohol and having lost their lives, underage drinking, of course, being a massive factor there. How much of an influence is that tragedy in rolling out your message through ambassadors?
Look, yes, it does have an influence, as a really a very, hard lesson to our young people to say, if they continue to act in an irresponsible manner, this is what could happen. So, including even our liquor traders, because remember this happened within the liquor establishment, and all of them now have really realized that if you do not adhere to your trading conditions, you violate your trading conditions, this is what could happen. So it was really a turning point within the liquor industry, but also I think among young people. I must, however, point out, Mpo, that we were a bit very, very disappointed. I must say that soon after that incident, we were under the impression that, after the Mgwebi incident, we were going to experience a decline, in these cases of underage drinking. And to our surprise, we continued to receive reports of young people, indulging in alcohol, etc., etc. So we just got a sense that this could perhaps have not been a lesson enough to our young people. You may have heard about cases around East London of young people still, hosting the pens down parties and all that. But we have not given up as the Eastern Cape Liquor Board. Instead, we are intensifying our intervention, we are intensifying our campaigns to say to young people, please, if you are still underage, you're still under 18 years of age, please refrain. You are not allowed to consume alcohol. So we have heightened our campaign, underage campaign in the province. since the Enyomeni incident across the Eastern Cape province.
How are you ensuring that liquor outlets assist you in rolling out this message to, assist in the message of young people abstaining and also understanding that you need to be of a certain age and even so drink responsibly?
We have a program that is intended to empower our liquor traders, to make them understand the conditions of their licenses. One of the conditions is that they are not allowed to permit young people into their establishments or to serve underage persons with alcohol, etc. So and I think I must point out, Mpo, that we are happy to see that quite a number of them now, liquor traders, are really complying, and some of them are even, rolling out their own initiatives within the communities in which they operate as part of plowing back, if you may, but also ensuring that they also participate at rolling out these education initiatives within their communities. So we're working very, very closely with the liquor traders, and what we are also picking up is that there is an improved compliance rate amongst our liquor traders in the province.
What are the challenges you're facing with those who are not yet on that level of compliance in assisting you in rolling out the message?
Yes, we do have pockets of non-compliance within our liquor traders, those that, still do not adhere to their trading conditions. For example, the issue of, observing closing times and also still allowing underage persons into their establishments and all that. But I think also it's important to underscore another very challenging area for us in the province, the issue of of liquor outlets that are not necessarily licensed, that we don't know, because we also have those that are not part of our database, that are not licensed at all, that we don't know about, that we have to identify through the assistance of the communities and the South African Police Services. So there are also those cases where our communities are exposed to liquor traders that are trading recklessly and they do not even have licenses. So I think that's what compounds, our challenges as the Eastern Cape Liquor Board in the province.
Do you think access to getting a license may be one of the pressing challenges when it comes to the number of those who comply?
I wouldn't say so, because if you look at the rate of the number of applications that we receive monthly, you would really see that people are beginning to understand the importance of applying for a liquor license. I don't think it's the processes that are involved in the issuing up, in granting a liquor license that would actually perhaps prevent people from coming forward to apply for a liquor license, and that they are resorting to selling illegally. I don't think so. But we are also, encouraging our communities in the Eastern Cape to say, please come forward and apply for a liquor license if you feel that you have an interest in this business.
Very well. Thank you so much for your time and speaking to us this evening. Mgwebi Msiya, who's the Eastern Cape Liquor Board spokesperson.